So for my senior project, I did a Special Olympic unified soccer game. My essential question was, how can I coordinate and prepare our Marissa students for the Special Olympics? So why did I choose this project? So originally I was going to bring our athletes to the 5-pound Special Olympic all-day event that they usually go to every year. But due to COVID, this was canceled. This is a day that our athletes at our school really get the appreciation they deserve and the excitement. So I wanted to kind of recreate that and make something that would make up for this cancellation. And I also wanted to involve soccer because I've done soccer my whole life, and I thought this would be a great way to end my senior season. So I chose Miss Sears as my mentor because she has an amazing attitude, first of all. She knows what's best for her class. She's been with them since they were little. She's helped me get connected to so many people inside the school and in the Special Olympics Massachusetts organization. She has so many great ideas, and me and her worked so well together. So for my project brainstorming, I was connected with Kathy Lutz from the Special Olympics Massachusetts. Me and her did a Zoom together, and we kind of just brainstormed different ideas, and then Miss Sears and Connor joined us for the next Zoom, where we kind of figured out what the best possible plan was going to be, and that was the soccer game. So for my research, I kind of just wanted to know a lot, some more about the Special Olympics in general, and I thought it would be better to be educated before I did a Special Olympics event. I wanted to learn how to plan an event because I am 18 years old and never planned a full event by myself before, so I wanted to make it as perfect as possible and not miss out on any details. I wanted to learn the best way to fundraise for this event and what works best in our community. And I wanted to know different drills that we were going to do at the practices and how to make t-shirts for the teams. So first of all, I needed approval to actually do this event. So Mr. Mullaney and Mr. Ardicki, I needed them to tell me that I could actually do it, and I needed Mr. Grant for the field space. So for my fundraising, my goal was originally $500, and I thought that was kind of a reach because I didn't know who was going to donate. But in under 48 hours, I got that goal, and in under a week, I doubled it. So I thought this was truly amazing. I got $1,201, and I was never expecting that at all. I did a GoFundMe too. T-shirts. So I made 2 different types of t-shirts, not just for the athletes playing in the game, but for everyone who was involved. So it was kind of, we were all connected together. My team was the maroon team, and Connor's team was the gray team. So before the actual game, we had practices just to get to know each other, get comfortable with soccer balls, and just learn foot skills, basically. But it was more of a time just to get to know the teams and be more comfortable with each other. As you can see, we had a lot of fun. So planning for the actual event. I needed to get the people that were involved, the team players, a ref, people to help me clean up and set up. I needed nets because we were doing a 6v6 game, so I couldn't do a full field, obviously, so I needed to get nets from the town hall. I needed pizza, drinks, other types of food for our pizza party afterwards, just to kind of celebrate. Decorations, thankfully, Kathy Lutz from the Special Olympics gave us posters, banners, flags, all that stuff for the unified sports. But I also got balloons, streamers, all that stuff. And I also wanted someone to come take pictures, so I asked Adriana, and she came and took beautiful pictures, which I thought was a perfect little add-on. And I needed the scoreboard and the music to work. So the schedule of the day. We were going to set up. I came before school at around 7 o'clock, started setting up by myself, and then people started to join me around 8. We started warming up, and then we did the actual game, which was 4 quarters for 10 minutes and a little halftime with a halftime show. And then afterwards, we had the police and fire help us give out awards, and we gave out special awards to our seniors, which was nice jackets with their names on them and flowers. And then we had a pizza party with desserts, and then we cleaned up. So the obstacles before this event. Obviously, the original plan did not work, the 5-pound cancellation, but we moved past it. And another obstacle was I had to reschedule this a few times due to COVID-related issues and the weather. So on my 3rd date, thankfully, the weather was beautiful and it worked out perfectly. So the outcome. This was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. I've never done anything like this before. I did not expect it to turn out as great as it did. There was so many people who came out, cheered, watched, so many people that went up in the press box and helped announce the game to bring all the excitement. The weather was gorgeous. It was just a perfect day. I could not have asked for any better help with the people involved or any better of a day. So I had a lot of help from the community. I could not have done this by myself. Thankfully, Mr. Ardicki, Mr. Grant, they helped me reschedule, they helped me plan. Mr. Finney helped me with the music and everything in the press box. Mr. Olson made sure the field was perfect for the day. He cut the grass right before. Kathy Lutz from the Special Olympics gave us these beautiful medals and ideas and posters. The police and fire, they donated their time to come cheer on and help hand out the medals to make this day a little bit more special. Mr. Howden was our rep, who was amazing. And Adriana, who came and took all these pictures that you're going to see in a second. So my personal successes, I think that planning this event was definitely something out of my comfort zone. I've never taken control of a project like this before, and I thought that I did a great job. I thought that everyone involved had a great time. I thought the fundraising was amazing. We got double what we wanted, and I got to donate the rest of it to Miss Yusi's class. And just to be able to pull it off after all the cancellations, I thought that was something that really was special to me because there were so many little hard times, but it came out just the way I wanted it to. Takeaways. So the takeaways from this project was my personal satisfaction, of course, but my biggest takeaway was providing happiness to the athletes and their families. I wanted this to be a day to kind of I wanted this to be a day to replicate what they would have had and what was canceled, and it was, and everyone was so happy. The smiles on everyone's faces was just the best thank you I could have gotten. The planning and fundraising experience, I definitely think I'm going to use that in the future just because I think that's great knowledge to have. And rescheduling last minute just because it kept me on my toes and I had to think of things quickly. Also, something else that was amazing was Metro West came and they made an article on it. If you haven't read it, I suggest you do. It's awesome. They got quotes, they got pictures, they made a video. It's truly amazing. I really thought it was just a great way to look back on the event. And if you weren't there, it kind of made you seem like you were. So just a big thank you to everyone. Again, I could not have done this myself. To Ms. Sears, thank you so much for everything that you did for me. All the athletes and the students who helped, my mom and dad, Connor, Kathy Lutz, the Special Olympics in general, Mr. Ardicki, Mr. Grant, Mr. Mulaney, Chief of Fire, Officer Victor, and Officer Scotland, Adriana, Metro West, and everyone who donated to my GoFundMe. And these are just some pictures that I wanted to show everyone. I thought it was just such a great day in general. Thank you. Any questions?